What's up YouTube? Jeff back again. Today I have a very exciting tech video for you guys, and today I want to talk about this guy. This is the RingConn Gen 2 smart ring, and it is very impressive. If you've ever felt like wearing a smartwatch was just too uncomfortable while you're sleeping to track your sleep, that was definitely me as well. I never wear my Galaxy Watch or my Pixel Watch while I'm asleep because I find it very uncomfortable. It wakes me up. But smart rings are a lot easier to wear, and in the case of the RingConn Gen 2, incredibly comfortable. They've done some amazing things with the design of this ring that actually makes me like it even more than the Galaxy ring. And here's the good news, it will sync with your Samsung Health, so you can still track and integrate all of your health data if you're still wearing your Galaxy Watch. So today we're going to dive into what makes this smart ring special. It has a feature that I've never seen on any other smart ring, which is sleep apnea tracking. Dive into all the metrics, how I've used it, the battery life, the app UI, and tell you guys everything about this thing. But I think it is a real contender for one of the best smart rings on the market. Let's jump in. So first, let's talk about the design. This thing is incredibly lightweight, well built, and also not chunky like some smart rings. It's the thinnest and lightest smart ring that I've tested. We're talking about 2 millimeters thickness, 6.8 millimeters wide, and around 2 to 3 grams, depending on, of course, your ring size. On your hand, it feels incredibly impressive, and it's like wearing a real ring. You don't really feel like you're wearing a smart ring. And that's kind of the point. It's health tracking that you forget is really there, especially when you're sleeping, like I said earlier. It's also IP68 dustproof and rated for 100 ATMs water resistance, so you don't have to worry about if you get this a little wet out in the rain. I wouldn't take it swimming with you, obviously, or in the shower or the bathtub, but you don't have to worry about general splashes and rainfall on this watch. Honestly, the number one reason that you might opt for a smart ring over a smart watch is that it doesn't get in the way as often. It also doesn't have as many distractions like notifications, and you really forget that you're wearing it. It blends in as an optional accessory and piece of jewelry to your daily life. Where the RingConn Gen 2 gets incredibly interesting is sleep tracking, and that's actually one of the features that really sets it apart. Let's talk about what's on offer here with this ring. Not only do you get sleep stages, heart rate, HRV, restorative sleep scores, and stress insights, which you get with a lot of other smart rings, the RingConn Gen 2 adds something that I've not seen before on other smart rings, including the Galaxy ring, and that is sleep apnea assessment and monitoring. The internal lab tests show 90% accuracy in detecting OSA patterns based on deep learning signal analysis. This is very important, and I actually found during my own testing, after a 3-night analysis of my sleep, that I was at mild risk for sleep apnea, and I've now scheduled a sleep study with my primary care physician that I will do to follow up with medical professionals to confirm this diagnosis. In my case, this actually could potentially have saved me some issues down the road with my health and also help me get better sleep, because I've noticed over the last few years that I've been getting less sleep, not only because of work, but perhaps because of this sleep apnea issue, and the RingConn Gen 2 really helped me diagnose that. To be clear, this is not a full medical diagnosis. You should always seek medical assistance and professional guidance if you do see something like this with your RingConn data, but it is nice to get that initial insight that will prompt you to go and talk to your physician about these potential issues. So particularly if you snore or your partner says you're snoring, or if you wake up a bunch in the middle of the night, which was the case for me, definitely this sleep apnea feature on the RingConn Gen 2 is something you will really appreciate. For women, the RingConn Gen 2 also has numerous cycle tracking features that are very important for you. It also has skin temperature pattern detection for cycle phase predictions, fertility window insights, and adjusted recovery and readiness recommendations. The RingConn claims a 98% accuracy in predicting the menstrual cycle phase, which is better than most calendar-based apps. The RingConn Gen 2 also is not just a bunch of logs, it actually adapts to your own feedback. You can put in notes inside the application to keep track of what you've experienced with your health and how that fits with the data. It's actually one of the things I like the best about the RingConn Gen 2. With all the various data points, you can add notes and context to how you were feeling and see how that fits with the data that the ring is collecting and displaying to you. Battery life on smart rings is expected to be great, but the RingConn actually goes above and beyond. I've been getting about 12 days on my first charge here with the RingConn Gen 2. Very impressive battery life. They claim that the battery charging case can also add up to another 150 days total. So if you're someone who travels a lot and you want to take your smart ring with you, you can essentially, if you have the case fully charged up, you don't have to worry about bringing a charger at all, placing on a wireless charging pad. This is something you're not going to have to worry about charging for short trips or even longer ones, to be honest. I really kind of forget about charging this until I get that low notification from the app, which it does provide you to remind you to charge it that night. But even if you get the notification that says it's below 15%, you've still got more than a day, probably 2 days left of charge. So you'll easily be able to charge it up, place it into the case, very convenient, and you're good to go. The case is also a nice size. It's a little bigger than some of the other smart ring cases out there, but I don't mind that because I actually lost my Galaxy Ring case once, probably because it's so small. This one has a little bit more heft to it. It's a little more substantial, and you'll probably remember where this case is. Find a place to put it in your bag while you're traveling, and you'll be good to go. Let's talk about the other really important feature here. When it comes to smart rings, there are some brands out there, you know who I'm talking about, that want to offer you additional subscriptions to unlock all the various features that the smart ring offers. This is not the case with RingConn, and the Gen 2 is no different. You get all of the features in here with no monthly subscription. You buy the ring once for a retail price right now of $299. I'll also drop below if there's any relevant discounts or sales. But for that upfront price, you're not paying an extra $10, $20 a month to get sleep monitoring. They're not bumping up the cost to get that sleep apnea feature I was talking about before, or any other premium features. Right now, everything is included, and the fact that there's no subscriptions is honestly a big thing. Now, it's also slightly cheaper than the Galaxy Ring, $100 less, and as I said earlier, I want to tell you guys, you can get all of your data synced to Samsung Health and also Google Fit by using Android's Health Connect feature. It's very simple to go into your settings on your Galaxy, your Pixel, any Android phone, and enable this, and then all the data from your RingConn will also sync back to Health Connect and to Samsung Health. So that way, if you do use a Galaxy Watch and track some of your health data with Samsung Health on your Galaxy phone, for instance, and I know a lot of my audience, you guys do that, you'll be able to get all the data from the RingConn combined with that, and everything will be in one spot. That's very convenient. You can also do this with iOS, sync the data across to get that in Apple Health. So if you're an iPhone user, you use an Apple Watch, and you want to use the RingConn as well, it's cross-platform. So you don't have to worry about any of those issues, which is very convenient. So let me break it down for you here with a quick graphic that tells you kind of who this is for, where it fits, and what the pros and cons are. Let's talk about that. So if you want passive health and sleep tracking, this is a perfect fit because the health tracking and the sleep tracking are one of the best features. It's the most comfortable smart ring I've ever worn, obviously. It's very light, and also they have this slight curvature at the bottom of the ring here, which actually is different than the Galaxy Ring. It actually slopes perfectly to the bottom of your finger, which makes it a lot more comfortable, and that's an issue I had with the original Galaxy Ring. If you're someone who wants a watch replacement for notifications or app, that's not what the smart ring is for, but you can wear this very easily in conjunction with your current smartwatch because it does work with both platforms, iOS and Android. If you want the smallest, most comfortable wearable, this is really the best in class. You're gonna forget that it's there. It's easy to sleep with. It's not gonna hurt your finger. It's not too tight. I do recommend getting a ring size that is slightly larger maybe than your regular ring size, just because it does have the sensors in there, but it's incredibly comfortable. If you're looking for a smart tracker that doesn't have a built-in subscription, you don't want to pay monthly fees, that's probably the biggest one for the RingConn Gen 2. No monthly subscription fees. Once you buy the hardware, you get all of these great features. If you guys want to check one out, I will drop the links below to their official store at RingConn, their Amazon store as well. You can purchase on both of those. Any relevant discount codes or sales that are going on right now. If you guys do purchase one, tag me and the RingConn accounts over on X, Instagram. I'd love to know what you guys think. I actually was really surprised with this ring. I'm probably going to switch from the Galaxy Ring to the RingConn Gen 2, I'll be honest with you, just because it's so much more comfortable than the Galaxy Ring, and I can still get all my data in Samsung Health. Curious what you guys think as well. Appreciate you checking it out. Appreciate RingConn for sending this ring out for me to review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.